This is Die Sporting Network.
Back here in Winston Churchill in action here against the Dulaney Lions. Got former coach here, Dan Lochte here. We had to have a Lochte in the gym since Dulaney's playing.
We did. Matt Lochte, my not related cousin. One of the best, I will say, definitely local legend coaching. Year in, year out, you're like, who's Dulaney going to have? Well, you know, if he's at the helm, they're going to have a good year.
That is true. And as they're trying to soon get the shot clock together. Gross number 5 here for Dulaney here, and the jumper there from Tull, the big fella, no good.
Here we go. Last night, they had a really good game last night. They were down to Frederick, came back, and Frederick's looking to be possibly one of the top teams in the 3A, so it'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds. That 3A is really tough. You throw in City in that mix, Patterson, Milford, you name it, they're in it. It's just Dulaney.
And Dulaney's now dropped to 3A, as we just got that news not too long ago.
As has, and now Overly's gone up, so look for that to just be those section games are going to be gigantic.
Talk about some great county matchups as that shot missed from Babber.
It's definitely going to be a great time. Last night, Paul Bruce had a really big game. I think he had 28, 14, and 8.
Gross starting to stay on the bench there. The layup in there, and the Bulldogs have scored first.
Bulldogs are definitely looking, I think they're going to be a nice run too. You know, that Montgomery County is always tight in that 4A, but another well-coached team, another really good program that continues to show they can play.
Little drive to the hoop there from Walters Jr. coming in, ties the game at 2.
See, Dulaney starting out in the 2-3 zone. I wonder if they'll stay in it, if they can maybe shot out of it. Let's see what happens here.
Churchill can shoot when they get going, and that one in and out there. Nice offensive rebound there by
it is. The whole point of playing that 2-3 is so you get the rebounds. It looks like Churchill has some other plans for them today.
Duke Goldberg, long pass on the baseline. Back over.
Looks like we're heading to the line here for 2. An interesting rule this year, and the federal regulation is changing it so that there's no more 1-and-1. It'll be, I don't know if they're doing that in this event, but it'll be 2 fouls. Okay, yep, 2 fouls after your, fifth foul will go to 2 free throws.
2 free throws, similar to the NBA.
Yep, and women's game too, right, in college?
That's correct. First shot rattles in.
Looks like the first sub has come in today.
Yep.
For Dulaney has gone to the bench.
Second shot goes in.
Off the glass. I'll tell you another really great legendary coaching staff, Milford Mill. Thank you to them today for putting this event together. It's been a long time coming for the MPSSAA to be able to take part in the live period, so I'm really enjoying it. I can't get enough basketball. A little June surprise here on Father's Day.
This is true. Happy Father's Day to you, by the way. I meant to mention to you earlier.
Same to you, Coach. I don't have kids, but I appreciate it.
Oh, see a lot of kids over the years.
I have.
Tied at 4 in a very entertaining game here so far.
Okay, Dulaney stays in that 2-3s. They look to move it around.
Deep jumper there, no good.
Good rebound on that backside.
Rebound back here to good. For the Lions.
Ooh, he looked like he might have gotten away with that back.
I think he did. He took a step behind the right direction.
He did.
Gross tried to force that and turned it over.
I'll tell you, they're gonna the Bulldogs get up and run. They're not a team that's gonna look to maybe walk. At least what I saw last night, they were not walking the ball up the court. So you have to get back on defense to compete with them.
You know, I talked to the coach staff beforehand. Very upset they lost that matchup to Frederick the way they did.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Looks like Dulaney's off and running.
Good. Floats it. Tip and miss. The rebound back the other way to the Bulldogs.
Here they come. Like I said, they will not. Do not look for them to walk the ball. They're going to try to get.
Oh, sir.
Well, they look a little cold this morning. Let's see if they can warm up as they can go zone. But if not, Dulaney should probably stay in that 2-3 zone, keep it tight. shoot them out if you want to come out. They're saying shoot us out of it. If not, we're staying.
Oh, good. Swings it. Towel. Got it.
Okay, nice little mid-range
little
there.
mid-range for the big fella.
Yeah. Said I can do more than just rebound and lay it in.
It's had a very good outing so far at the EBA Summer League at Loyola Blakefield.
Been a couple nights. It's a really well-run league over there. You know, good to see that summer bump in Loyola.
No doubt. What a floater there. And ties the game at 6.
Looks like they're going to pick him up full length on this.
I think Churchill playing a matchup zone or man-to-man?
Looks like it's a little bit of a matchup. It looks like they're pressing, but then going into a man if the press is broke.
To's done a good job here. That's the second field goal. And that time really well going to the basket, floating it in.
They're going to look to swing it. Shot clock down at 17.
Nice pass work. The floater there. Nailed it. Man.
It's like a mid-range game here.
Yes, I love it.
Here we go. And once again, they pick him up full court.
They're not letting Gross get going, and it's frustrating them a little bit.
Okay, I was going to say, got good call. Better late than never on the whistle.
Definitely a foul there.
Red foul.
Yep. So that's Gross there.
Gross picks up his
It's his first foul.
Right, yeah, I think they have to adjust the clock from the game before.
Yeah, this is the first free throw attempt of the game. Missed there. I'll let you pronounce his name. So,
What
number 10 there.
We will call him Jason N. Sure, he's saying, I'm going to show you what my name is before the day's over today.
No
we hope he does. There you go.
1 of 2 there, 9 to 8 to score.
Once again, it looks like they're letting him on the press kind of give him some space and then look to collapse later. Here we go. Right there, that's probably they're going to look to trap at that mid-court line over on the sideline.
Oh,
wow.
Everything but what was needed, the bucket. But the right attempt to the basket and got the drop to go is Dulaney.
Here we go. Looks like they're back in defense, and that's what, once again they're looking to trap right there.
Good. Yes.
There you go.
And that was good.
And Dulaney's looking to break the trap and get wide open looks around the perimeter.
Because now they have to guard Tell there because he's been open.
I tell you, Dulaney last year had a real tough loss to Parkville and went on to win the state championship. Late 3 by, when I say late, a buzzing beating 3 by Josiah LeGree, who's going to bring his talent to the Baltimore Catholic League this year. Yep. But still stings nonetheless the same amount.
That's a 3.
Absolutely.
Good point you make, Coach. We see Loyola coming up here. I believe they have Oakley coming up here in the EBA Summer League too.
Oh, do they? Okay. I tell you, man, you got that Marine coach in Overly. They are definitely play like a Marine is coaching them. They are in your face. They're saying, you better be able to run with us. If not, we're going to blow you out.
We'll see Overly later in this one.
Yeah, that's right. Overly had a tough one last night. They were down, I want to say, maybe 16 points, finished the game with 4 and came back to 4.
I hope you stay for that one. We get to see Edmondson coming up as well.
That's right. Edmondson looks potentially like one of the top teams in the state.
And by the way, they won 8.
Yep. Oh, yeah. They're playing St. Francis next year at St. Francis. Darnell...
Christmas! No.
Yeah, it is, right? Darnell Danzler is a coach that if he has the talent, he is going to play the toughest teams he can play. An old Dunbar guy.
A lot of people don't know. Miles went to Dunbar as well.
He did. 1998 graduate, then on to Bowie State.
So the Dunbar pipeline has branched out throughout the area. 14-10 your score here, Churchill.
See, that's exactly what they're
that's a perfect trap too. To the basket, shooting 2 here.
Dulaney's really going to want to look to stop bringing the press on the side. They need to keep it in the middle because Churchill's looking for them to get on the sideline to really trap them. They're kind of lulling with them, letting them bring it up at their own pace, and then once they get on that sideline right over midcourt, they are hitting them.
I know you'll be at Wise next week checking out the action down there.
I am. The home team, Loch Raven, is going down there. They were very busy this summer. I'm glad to see it was alumni. Brandon Thomas is doing a good job today. Missing a couple guys, but definitely played tough. So, we're waiting to see everything, how it unfolds in the summer, but hopefully they have a good showing there. Edmonton's playing in that event next weekend too.
Correct.
I think Roosevelt and Churchill are as well, right?
I believe so. A lot of the PG County schools will be a part of that event. Stolen air. That will go back to Dulaney.
Teresa Winters is running that tournament. She's on the board, and as you know, she's in the Women's Hall of Fame.
Yep.
So she's showing she's got multiple hats, not just as a coach, but as an event runner. I don't know if that's a thing, event runner word, but
right.
Yeah, as you can see, they've so now they fall back in.
We're down to the last 2 minutes of the quarter. By the way, Gross to the basket.
Wow.
And drives to the hoop, lays it in.
He's definitely going to be one of the forefront runners, or one of the top names to watch in Baltimore County Day as a potential Player of the Year candidate. I'd have to say.
Game clock at 1:30. Shot clock at 14. That's it. I was going to say it should have been a steal.
There you go.
Instead of open three, and nails it.
They're definitely starting to heat up here. Look for Dulaney at some point if they hit a couple more to come out of that 2-3 zone and go a little man here. Or even possibly a 3-2. 10-second call.
What do you think?
That's what they called, right?
Yep. What do you think there? You think right call?
I mean, it was at 18 on the shot clock.
Yeah. And remember, Churchill didn't have full possession when he was trying to steal it either.
Good point. Oh, they do stay in the zone, so we'll say.
Like you said, though, how long?
Yeah.
Fakes it.
There you go.
Stolen back is Gross.
I tell you, he does it all. Really enjoyed watching him. Saw him a couple times last year. He definitely showed he can play, and this year he's looking like he's gotten even better. So.
But I got to see Dulaney a year ago. Them call you a prep in the regular season. You know, it was Wayne and the other guys that were stepping up, and like you said, Gross, you can see.
Oh yeah.
Finally waiting his turn.
I tell you too, Dulaney has a reputation, coaching staff, of watching a lot of film and catching stuff and really working with the kids' games and having them prep for games. I think he's in over 20 years now with that staff being together, so they're all on the same page and definitely understand the importance of watching film. Kids out there, watch film, learn how to watch film if you want to get better. Film and analytics are the way it's going. On Die Sports, you can see all your film on Die Sports.
Thank you for the endorsement there.
Definitely a good call there.
That was, so reach in there. I told Coach Matt Lochte too, you know, you got a spot up here when you want to retire.
When he retires? Well, his son's going to McDonough to play on a lacrosse.
This is correct.
Yes, as a goalie.
I got to see him a bit.
Oh, did you?
When I was going to lacrosse game, it was fun to see him, and it's going to be fun to see.
Definitely, you know, believe it or not, he's an old Grateful Dead fan, so when he's not watching basketball lacrosse, he has a little interest in some music.
First shot in there, 6-point affair.
You know, in this event, if the kids weren't on the roster in the school year enrolled, they will not be, so transfers were not able to play in this, so that's why you're seeing some of these shorter benches. If I'm not mistaken, that's due to the rules, so
I wonder at down, well, it's got to be the same rules then.
Yeah.
Because it's sanctioned MPSSAA event.
And I think they said they did that because they don't want you to stack a team, bring an all-star team in of kids that, you know, this is a school, these are school events. So they don't want you bringing in an all-star team that's not your school.
3 missed there, and the rebound over the Gross, back to good. And then the last 15 seconds of the quarter.
Yeah, got to move your feet on that. You know, last night when they had gotten behind, I'll say for the Bulldogs coach, he really got on them and it made a difference. I was sitting behind the bench and he was basically like, this is not how you're going to play if you want to compete. Good coaching move. They stopped playing that way and they started to compete.
Good. Actually hit off the foot of Churchill.
Did it.
But good turn. Kind of dribbled something to a turn.
See what they do here.
Not off in time for Churchill.
Gonna have to start. Like I said, these are two of the better teams in the event, at least historically, and coming into the year. I'd have to say, Roosevelt, and I wish I knew more about Montgomery County. I know you know every probably team in the state. From top to bottom, would you say that they're one of the better Montgomery County teams?
No doubt Churchill is, and we'll be back with the second quarter coming up. Them and the Masters, as we talk about it, when we come back off the break. Probably the 2 teams to look out for out there. Back with the second quarter coming up.
Here we go. Looks like Dulaney's going to stay in the zone a little bit more.
Yep, second quarter here underway. The Morris side. Coach Dan Lochte here with you. Interestingly enough. Oh!
Yep.
Yeah,
he caught a push. Okay.
First team foul here in the second quarter on the Lions.
See what they run here out of bounds?
Yeah, Montgomery County, you know, we were saying it when we was going in between the quarter transitions, that they were pretty loaded last year, more than normal. The Masters, of course.
Yeah.
Very good. They're able to beat Frederick, which is undefeated, coming into that matchup.
Interesting to see last year's state champion Parkville. Their coaches moved on to Loyola in the BCL, but Ben Thompson, stop that.
Oh, man, look at Gross with a 3 there.
He scores from all 3 levels, doesn't he, man?
Yes.
But Ben Thompson, the old Gerstel coach, has taken over, so look for them to stay pretty strong. I don't know what transfers, you know, I don't call it the transfer portal in public school, you know, but they should be interesting. He definitely has a very good reputation.
He definitely does, and that will be interesting to see how things go there with the Knights.
Now, as a Rock Raven guy, I'm hoping that he doesn't do too good. You know, I like Aaron to be good, but not too good. All right, look at this. He's running the break. Whoa!
Oh, man. That would have been a real highlight reel there.
Here they come.
Open 3. Got it! That's what Churchill does so well.
It's knocked down on the perimeter. Notice a lot of their shots are coming from the right side. It looks like that's definitely where they seem to be favoring their offense.
Drive to the basket and a foul before the pass.
He could get hot here, score a couple more buckets. You know, that'll open up everything for the rest of the guys on the court. Looks like he got poked in the eye a little bit, but he's fighting through it. Churchill goes to the bench. See what how things unfold here, as has Dulaney. Here we go.
Looking here.
Yeah, he did. He dribbled when he first got it and put it down.
The double. Not the daily double, but the double.
Right. All right, here we go.
6:14 left here in the half.
As you can see there again, they're bringing it down the right. The defense. Wow.
What a block from behind there from Jonah.
That's an all-around great pass, great defense.
We were saying it before we came on with this matchup. These guys from Churchill can fly.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they're looking to feed him in the paint here. See what he does. They're definitely keeping an eye for the double.
Yeah. The double team is coming. You can see it.
Here they are out of the
Cut, shot clock at 15. Pull up jumper, a little short there for Manfo.
Here we go. All right, looks like they're going to the left here. Let's see what they do here.
There's a mismatch inside there for Churchill.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to get to it right away. Shot clock at 13. Fakes it, now step back to shoot. And off the back, no good there for a push it.
Tell you, Churchill hits those offensive boards hard. That's a major stat in basketball and analytics. They say that's one of the most key things is get those offensive rebounds, gives you another opportunity, another 30 seconds. Keeps the ball out of Paul Gross's hand too when you have the ball.
This is true. All of it. 5 minutes left. 10.5. Shot clock down to 8. Spins. Good defense. Oh, nice save. No.
Here they go. Dulaney looks like they have a guy about to check into the game. Check back into the game.
Gross! And a foul. He's trying that reversal and couldn't quite get it.
Churchill too looks like they're going to go to the bench here. Interesting to see how it all works out.
First shot here for Gross. Got it. 21-16.
Dulaney's hanging around. You know, in my mind, I'm thinking it's not that close. I keep looking up the score, and it is close. So,
yeah. So I thought defensively has kept themselves involved.
They have. Knockdown free throws, another critical. You got to make those 3 points. 3 points.
21-17, your score.
Looks like he's point guard looks like he's doing some type of set play.
Open three, no. That might stay with Churchill. It does. Shot clock is 30, 4:26 left in that.
Reset.
Third game of 8 for us here.
Yeah.
At least for myself. I don't think
right, yeah, no.
I don't think you're hanging for all.
I'm not at his level yet. I'm having fun, but Dunkin' Donuts only makes so much caffeine for a day, you know?
True. I got a super weapon in my bag too.
Yeah. A little free advertisement for Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes, sir. Please sponsor. Please sponsor.
But if you are here, get to the Milford snack bar. It's been very good.
Oh, what an offensive rebound foul there.
Right on in there. You gotta talk on defense. Definitely talk on defense.
Jonah up to the line to shoot a pair here.
You know, on defense, a lot of it's really just talking and know where everybody is. I'd like to see that more in the game right now. I think not just this game in general. Kids don't talk the way they used to on defense, and that's critical. You know where everybody is. Getting the nod from in front here.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to hear us.
Right. You should hear them talking.
Full 7 here left in the half. Second shot here, trying to increase the lead to 6. Off the back, no good. Oh man, that's to go back to Dulaney. It will.
As you can see once again, it looks like they are in a 2-2-1 press right now. As you can see, they're definitely trying to get him on that sideline, is what they're also trying to do.
Double. Lost it.
Dulaney really wants to, and that's exactly where they're looking for that trap, right there on that corner.
It was a good timeout too from the Dulaney coaching staff.
It was. You want to kind of regroup, kind of figure out what you're seeing and make an adjustment. You know, Dulaney really would want to punish them for this press. That's the way to get them out of a press. You got to punish them. If not, they're going to stay in it.
With commentating, always stay
hydrated.
Lubricated.
Yeah. My age, sometimes the bladder fights me. I think these refs, I've been pretty impressed with the refs today so far.
Yeah.
I've seen. I know some of the fans weren't impressed, but are they ever impressed?
I was going to say, is fans ever impressed with referees?
No,
They ever impressed? One of the guys right there on the...
Life as a ref is not an easy job. I'd be lying if I said I've never yelled at a ref from the stands, but people don't do that at home. Do not try that at home. That's why we have the shortage of refs right now. Here we go.
Gross brings it back here.
How about for the screen?
Offensive foul. Speaking of that screen, it might have been illegal.
But he moved his feet a little too much, a little too soon. Coach is shouting out instructions. What's the Bulldog? I apologize for not knowing. What's the Bulldogs coach's name?
Churchill's coach,
Yeah.
And I usually mess up. Coach Dave Mufa.
Okay.
So if I did, you can email me.
Look to swing it.
Nice couple passes. Fakes it.
Oh! Yeah, I would say that's some contact. Well, that's not good. Ladies big man has picked up 2 quick fouls.
Yeah.
But you know, in all levels, bigs are hard to come by. You need your big to stay in. So we'll see what.
Now, I'm assuming if they're playing the normal rules, then you will foul out.
Yeah.
The DMV live rules, I do know. You don't foul out the game, but what happens, you will shoot 2 technical free throws, then you get the ball back.
Well, last night, Overly had a couple of kids foul out. So, again, they had to finish the game with 4 guys.
So, yeah, so they are.
Yeah. I don't know if it's 5 or 6 fouls. AAU 6, NBA 6. Yeah, they have a guy at the table right now. I would imagine he's going to go in for their big.
Deep 3.
Chow, almost, tell you can make a career off that backside board, man. Just sitting there, laying it in, laying it in, laying it in.
3:07 left in the half. Yep, subs coming in.
Yeah.
Definitely correct there. The big man coming out.
Give him a little breather too. I'm interested to see if Churchill, if they change their philosophy up or they keep playing the way they're doing. It's working. Little help from the backboard there.
Ooh.
That looked like a little bit of reach. There they are again. That's exactly what they're trying to get that try.
3-on-1 fast break, easy. Oh man, they couldn't dial it up there.
Oh.
We're playing volleyball now.
We are.
They wasn't hooping, they was...
No, they were playing a little hot potato.
2 shots here for Dennis, the junior.
Really want to knock these down. Make it
It'd be a 3-point game. You mentioned it earlier, it don't feel like it.
No, it's just, I guess Churchill's, they're getting good looks and they're rebounding offensively. They're just not finishing. And I'll say when Dulaney's playing tight defense, so they're playing hard.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, it's not. And a team like Churchill, like I said, has got to be one of the top 4 runners for the 4A this year, and include Montgomery County, which is a very hard league to play. Timeout.
Timeout by Churchill and the Wiseman. Trying to get things settled just a little bit.
I'll tell you, this gym is, it's not that old, but iconic all the same.
Yes, there's been a lot of great action in this building over the years.
And just look at the banners. Milford Mill has been this, the equivalent of like a Dunbar in Baltimore City, just that traditional. When you see Milford on that schedule, it's not going to be easy. And you want them at your place, not at their place.
I got to do them in football here the last couple of years, and what a treat it's been.
Oh, yeah.
For the Millers, they got to the final a couple of years ago, lost to Douglas. PG County able to get there last year, beat Ken Allen. Had the great game against Stephen Decatur.
Yeah.
For Mill, what a football game that was. And the Mill basketball's been a tradition, a little younger. Now they're trying to rebuild it back.
They got some county banners up there, too. County championship 1997, 99. I know my senior year, I don't want to say how old I am, but it was in the 90s, and they definitely sent us packing back to Cowpens.
We get to play in the last game of this.
Oh yeah, they're doing a doubleheader today.
Yeah, they're doing a twin bill. Thalton did a twin bill yesterday, and we wish the best for fantastic coach.
Absolutely.
Great coach there, hopefully pull through. We hoping the best there.
Absolutely.
Jumper tipped and missed. Open 3. Tipped and missed again.
Another offensive
man, killing them on them boys without Toll in the game.
I saw an interesting, a little something on YouTube the other day. They said Dennis Rodman used to he was ahead of his time and would count the rotations on the ball to rebound. Like literally in the warm-up line, like what? Because you know Dennis was a little off to begin with.
Dennis was interesting. Yes.
Like, what are you doing, Dennis? Why are you looking up the air? He's like counting the rotations, man. Like, oh, we have of course.
Yeah, no, that was ahead of his time, especially the rebounding side. Gross! Almost finished there, and he's shooting 2. That's the 3rd team foul against Churchill.
See what Dulaney sets up here after this. Are they wonder if they're going to press or just fall back? To be honest, the 2-3's been working. I mean, they probably don't want to get. And again, I told you Dulaney studies a lot of film. They probably were like, we don't want to run with them. Let's make them walk. You know, kind of get in the sets and let's play them that way.
Lead here to 3. 22-19.
Good rotation.
Long pass. Fakes it.
I'm surprised Churchill's not looking to. I know they're in his zone, but just get a couple, you know, a couple shots in that. Good move. Good.
That might have saved him the kickball.
Looks like they have to readjust the shot clock here. Put it down.
Yep. Down 7. How about say we throw it 14? Yeah, let's double that, please. There we go.
I'll tell you, the scorekeepers have a tough job. You got to keep that 30-second clock, if I'm not mistaken, and the regular clock.
I think I was at an AAU event that had the scorekeeper that was there. She had to keep up the clock and the stats. Wow. How is that mentally even possible? 3 ball. Cooper.
Wow, okay.
You said his name, Jason N. With that 3.
That's what we'll call him. We got a bright future. Gets the ball over the line. There they are again. They're looking to trap right there.
They got it. To the 10 and no!
Blown layup.
Actually, they're going to get the ball back. With a minute exactly left on the clock and a half.
Look for Dulaney, too, to make an adjustment at halftime and make sure their guys know that that's where they're looking to trap and stay out of that area. Granted, I know at times it's where you end up, but nice little set play there to get the shot.
But no. Offensive rebound.
Picking them up kind of high. Okay.
Back.
Look for 10. Look for him to get the 10.
Shot clock at 18.
Yeah. Oh, big rebound.
Uh-oh.
Here he comes, downhill. Ooh, okay, got over.
On target, just didn't go in.
Little line drive there, a little more arc, I think it would have gone in. Oh, nice block. Get out of the lane there, and he is. All right, look for them to restart and go for the last shot of the half.
What we got?
Is that a timeout, or? Oh, he's bleeding. I think he's bleeding.
We do have a trainer. And here, remember, here in the state of Maryland now, there always has to be some kind of medical staff on site since that tragic game with Dunbar Merville. I was fortunately at that day and on the football side.
That Merville community's really been hard, hit hard. Just talk about tragedy.
Yep. And another unfortunate death by thoughts and prayers to the Merville staff there.
Absolutely.
They had some blood. I think they're waiting for the cleanup crew to come, and a little bot there on that.
Tell you too, being a paramedic, one of these things would be tough. You know, you have a lot of downtime, and then it's like you sit 4 or 5 hours, and it's like all of a sudden,
bam,
go, yeah. But power to them, they get it done, man. They
do.
Can't thank our first responders enough.
No doubt about it.
Yesterday, I know coaches that were here. College of Notre Dame was here. Bowie State was here. Dunbar Community College was here. I'm sure I'm missing a few, but definitely.
So this guy's here. Second day. Wow. We can see that from up here.
Oh wow, yeah.
That must have been a.
I see it over there too.
Yeah.
Oh no, is that a mark on the court? Is that
something? Yes, it's something red. noticeable. No, they said it was another spot.
Coach Mack here at the event.
Yeah, good old Coach Mack, yeah.
Talk about another legendary guy. He's been with Crusader Nation since before AAU was even a thing.
I was going to say, yeah. They've been one of the longer running programs.
Decades, yeah.
So along with Cecil Kirk at the time.
Another good one.
Which years you hear here in the Baltimore area, Mello and Thrill is kind of dominated with the shoe deals, but
Crusader Nation actually got on that second Rise tournament a couple years
did
back.
They?
So yeah, they
Under Armour, okay. Over on the street is New Balance is trying to have a
circuit.
A circuit, yeah. So you will join that.
I don't think locally. I think it's pretty much everyone is either sponsored by Adidas or not Adidas. I'm sorry, Adidas really doesn't have.
Adidas does have.
Do they have anybody?
I don't. They used to have BCCC. I mean BBC.
Yeah, they did.
Here in Baltimore, I know they have.
I'm not saying they're not big nationally. They just
they do the Washington Warriors now. I think they have a new program. But the major two is
locally.
Would be Nike and Under Armour. I think they're gonna go get get things up. Yeah. It kind of sucks to mess up rhythm, but we had a great first half here.
Yeah, we did. They were on time yesterday all day too, which an event like this is not an easy thing. So
I think the next game goes to go at. It's still the time is still been pretty good.
What's the next game?
It's Wild Lake and Anderson, and that should be a very interesting matchup with
Wild Lake lost a tough one last year in the regional. They won the region and then lost to that game to go to the Final Four. Aberdeen beat them.
Yeah, it was. We were right in receiving, so that should be a good one coming out, no doubt about it. Wild Lake is very not talked about a lot in Howard County.
And they should be,
They should be, because they had a great year. Howard County boys was, man, they had about 4 or 5 teams that was legit.
Tell you, when I used to do I used to hate playing those Howard County teams because they would pick and roll you, and they were disciplined, patient, just I still have headaches of that HC Elite team screening me and screening me. That was without a shot clock, so kids. We're in an 8AD unit.
So no offense, that's how you lost all your hair, man. Like
I think it was more of the kids in general. Teenage boys will definitely.
We're in the ball crew up here today. I tell you that.
I tell you this, teenage boys, man. I had a couple of nephews at the same time. I was coaching 7th, 8th grade.
Oh man.
Couldn't get a break.
You couldn't, man.
This car ride stuff, the spooky, will get longer and longer. I tell you, I always had a lot of great kids, man. I can't thank enough.
Just
saying truth.
You seen Carver last night. I get to see him
I didn't
later.
see Carver last night. I left early. Yeah, I did.
They like the late time, I see.
Yeah, they do. It's they played Wild Lake.
Yep. And pulled out that game. They get
they beat Wild Lake last night? Oh wow.
They get St. Charles later.
They looked good yesterday too.
Should be a very good matchup. St. Charles done well down in Southern Maryland.
Yeah.
And Carver, compared to where Carver's at before.
Yeah.
Man, Coach Winston, Winston, Travis, I messed your name up again. And then Coach Alvin Parker, a great player at Digital Horror, has come in and between the two of them has done well there.
I tell you, the Baltimore City it's a tough conference. You have to be tough when you go into those packed gyms.
Anyway,
it's not for the faint of heart.
No, it's not.
They'll tell you when they come out, they'll go to a Big Ten full 20,000 arena. Like, is this all you have?
Yeah, they felt the Baltimore City championship game up
big
again.
time.
He was like, man.
Big time. Just such a great tradition.
It is.
Way back in the day of the Dunbar and Southern, Kevin Simpson on the Patterson coaching staff.
Yeah.
I tell you, I went when I was not to go too far back, but Felipe Lopez, who they did a 30 for 30, came down here, and that day Kevin Simpson put Southern on the map. He just one of the best high school basketball performances I think I've ever seen. Yes. So Kevin, if you're out there listening, thank you for giving me that great day.
Yes, no doubt, man.
On that coaching staff now with the great baseline as Coach Martin has stepped down. I think he's still involved with the back, behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, yeah, no doubt. So text him and wish him best with retirement, no doubt.
Got a couple kids now in middle school, so I think he's
content, yeah.
Still a math teacher down there, head of the math department.
And that new building, how you feel about that?
It's nice. It's a double-edged sword because on the one hand it's a nice building, but I like that old Patterson gym. You were right on top of the players, and it was
that tradition was great.
Oh, it's probably, yeah.
Probably Lake Clifton gym too. You know, you got the new one now, but that old one was just.
Well, yeah. Oh, it's
magic in there.
Oh, it did. It broke my heart. That new gym broke my heart last year.
Really alone. I got the car.
Yeah, you know, Loch even gave a great effort, man. But Tree.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell you, Lake put it out late.
That was their MO, really.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, they just find a way to pull them late games out.
Oh, they do. It's well, Tree, you know, played at Syracuse and they won the national championship. He was a Dunbar guy too, actually.
He's another Dunbar guy. Yes, he is.
I tell you, the Bob Wade, Pete Pompey coaching tree.
I mean, it's deep rooted.
Oh yeah. I tell you, Daniels is another one. He's got a bunch of guys coaching now. Phil Hahn over in St. Paul's.
Oh yeah.
Josh, don't get me trying to say his last name at Loyola now. And then the coach at Newtown.
Yes, yes.
All Towson Catholic guys.
Yeah, Coach Daniels. You're listening. Best wishes to you, buddy.
Also, he had a good run at City and a good run at Newtown.
Newtown, right? That's great runs there, along with Towson Catholic.
So he could win at Baltimore County Public School, Baltimore City Public School, and the BCL.
Yep.
I guess he ran out of leagues to win.
He didn't want to go out of town.
Hey, you know.
The WCAC said, no, don't come.
Probably have a night like Carmelo Anthony's coach.
Yeah, we're talk about a little private school action later, but I tell you, whew.
Oh, congratulations to Carmelo Anthony on his retirement.
Yeah, retirement indeed, yes.
At least he says he's retired. I don't believe it quite yet.
Still thought I'm going to say this on air. He should have got a job last year. I don't know why he didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't get that. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets winning the NBA.
Oh, yeah. The Joker.
To the basket and a foul there. As we resume play now. 5.4 seconds left. Hey man, you see, got the old bird on, man. They've been doing good. I gotta get down there and get to a game.
Oh yeah,
man.
I work down at University of Maryland Medical Center, so I've been, especially when they were 6:30, going down $10 from Weecher, since you can't beat it.
You can't beat that. Yeah, I gotta get down there, man. I'm gonna try to get down there if they play the Dodgers later.
Yeah.
Should be a good series, and I'm a Cardinals fan too. And
well, I'm actually going out to Wrigley.
Are you?
In August, never been there to see. I think they're playing the Cardinals and the Cubs. Actually, the Cardinals. Obviously, the Cubs will be the other.
Royals playing the Cubs as we're taping this, and hopefully they can bounce back and do something that they don't want to have happen. They don't get swept in the series.
Good half there.
That was a good first half, and we're back with the second half here from Memphis Mill. They're coming back at you. Second half here underway. It goes Lochte. I got a 5-point game. 7 points. Churchill scored in the second quarter.
That's it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
I always like to write my scores down between the halves and the quarters.
They've switched two sides here. Let's see. If the, I don't know if Milford has, but I know some schools have that one rim that's been dunked on a little bit too much. You get that shooter's roll.
That shooter roll, huh?
Parkville High has one.
You know, I must say, when Tull was out the game, you've seen Churchill do more inside. It makes a difference in this matchup.
I'll tell you too, if a team has a big, it's tough because I'm going to go at that big and try to get him in foul trouble.
Yeah. And the kid tried to draw him out the lane.
Yeah.
The guards have done more in the recent level of basketball. Gross spins out of the triple team almost.
Oh,
Yes.
what a look. I tell you, I might have to catch a couple more Dulaney games this winter, man. This Spurs kid, he's got some talent.
I took one trip up to Molium last year. I mean, take a couple more.
Yeah, with the namesake.
Your unofficial stand, your unofficial Stan Van Gundy, even though he said he the opposite.
No, I told him, I said, you get that state championship, you will be my cousin. He said, thanks, Coach. I guess they appreciated it.
The tap back from Tall almost went in. Yeah, Dulaney should keep it.
Coming in, I ran into Coach Stansler over at Edmonton. Like I said, potentially one of the top, if not the top in this, not just city and state, but city's really good. You know, get there early for that City-Edmonton game. I don't know when the date is, but...
We don't know the date yet, but when the date come out...
Get your ticket right when it goes on sale.
Should be at Edmonton, you would think.
Yep.
Because it was at City a year ago. But with the City stuff, you never know.
Yeah,
sometimes
you're right. Oh, what a play.
What a play. And that new refurbished gym at Edmonton. The gym has been refurbished.
Yeah.
The floor looked great. Thank Under Armour for that. Got to do a game there against Carver to open the year last year.
Okay.
Deep three. Hey. And the lead eight now is Ash.
Danzler's, you know, he's won championships when he was a kid at Dunbar, and then he's won a couple state championships. Oh, there you go.
That's another steal from Nash. Oh man, a little layup like a Pokemon ball there.
Yep.
And then a timeout by Dulaney.
See, I had a feeling that was coming. They're going to want to call here, regroup, slow down the momentum.
Yeah, and we talked about it earlier, running.
Yep.
Drive to the hoop.
And you know, yesterday the same thing. They were down by a lot, and they fought. They came back in the game, and they're pretty deep. It looks like they've used all their subs today, and they haven't really missed a beat. I haven't. You know, sometimes when your second string comes in, you're like, get them out. But not in the case with them. They've been impressive.
No, they got quality guys coming on the bench. That's huge.
And they listen too. If you watch them in the huddle, they're actually all engaged with the coach, which is a sign that they respect him.
We see, like you said, we'll see Edmonton winning the 1A title coming up against Wildley.
Yeah.
That was in the 3A quarterfinals and lost at the buzzer to Aberdeen.
They have a player, he had a big, I wish I could think of his name off the top of my head, but he's having a really good summer on the Rise circuit with Crusader Nation, as a matter of fact. He was an honorable mention, if I'm not mistaken, so...
Some intriguing matchups coming up here, and then Frederick and Overley a little late.
Yeah.
This will be an interesting one there. Frederick getting to the state semifinals. Overley was in the 2A state semifinals a year ago.
And
2 years ago.
In a tight.
They lost to Largo. The season just ended in the quarters.
Yeah, and I think they took Calvert Hall into overtime.
They did.
You know, they were a charge away from pulling it out.
And I had the game when they played Curly on a back and forth affair.
Oh yeah.
Until Omar Smith. That's what Omar Smith does.
TJ Beckles is, if he's not known, he should be. He's one of the top point guards in the area. You better pick him up the second he touches that ball.
All you got to do, Mount Carmel, St. Francis, a couple years ago, hit that game when it's shot. And overtime. You know, that's quietly become an interesting rivalry there, Mount Carmel, St. Francis.
Yeah, you're right. Wow. You're right.
You know, you always talk about, and trust me, but Mount St. Joe, St. Francis get together. I mean,
well, yeah.
I mean,
they had it on the Super Bowl and sold it out. I'd like for them to do that every year. A nice little something to kill time.
I think they're gonna keep that tradition going.
I tell you,
I can't lie though. And cut you off, Coach. I love when they played at the end of the year, the last game of the year.
Oh, do you?
You need to go back to that too. If you want to keep one.
And then they almost triple header or a best of three because then they're playing.
They're gonna play in one of them championship games. Some years in both, but definitely one of them.
Last year, as a matter of fact, that was I forgot what the score was, but Mount was up by a decent amount. St. Francis in the last 4 minutes just really.
Yeah, I was there with that game at St. Francis. What a game it was.
Lomoth is going to be a future turf.
How about the lineup that Coach Willett got coming in there?
Oh yeah.
A kid from Paula 6, like you said. Lamoth is in there.
Julian Reese.
Juju was down at DMV Live looking at some.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
You talk about a basketball family, that Reese family.
Yeah.
Imagine what those style conversations at dinner was probably a lot of strategy and competitive. Oh, are they competitive?
And they are competitive. 3 Plankos out. And Gross with the rebound.
Man, I tell you.
Is it Gross time here, Coach Lochte?
I would definitely try to do something. Oh, they're in a... I would look to maybe get a screen or two. Kind of spread out a little bit, get a couple screens, get Gross on maybe a weaker defender and let him go.
Passes he's been given has been masked before.
Yeah.
Just haven't been able to finish them.
Have their hands ready. Who does he play? Is he a thrill kid? Do you know?
I think he is a thrill kid.
It's definitely at that level. Rotate over. Good ball movement. Oh, good look.
I like how he moved on.
Yeah.
Since then, the layup goes in. Biggest lead of the game here for Churchill. They're up by 12.
So let's see.
Bounce back from the defeat they had yesterday against Frederick. We got to hit this one. No good there for Ash.
C44 is back on the bench. I wonder if it's foul trouble again or...
Man.
That's tough with somebody in your face.
Goldberg from deep and the lead to 15. And is it danger zone time here for the Lions?
Here they are. There you go.
Ash again. No.
That's what you want to do on that press. You want to get the ball out of that corner, away from that sideline. Churchill on offense, they don't rush it. They're a little bounced up here. Of course, I jinxed it, but they space well.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Coach, let me tell you, doing this, the announcer jinx do work for free.
Yeah.
It's popped up more times than not. Trying to get it back in that corner again. This time they was ready for it.
Yep.
This is Churchill at their best right now.
Oh, good luck.
Nice sacrifice. They nailed it. Goldberg is in. And the lead has bounced to 20. Timeout.
Wow, that was a quick. It's quick. Again, I don't see a lot of Montgomery PG County like you do, but when I do see them, I'm always impressed. Of course, I'm seeing them down at the state finals and games like that, but they got some talent down there.
Yeah.
You know, PG County and Montgomery County, another rich with tradition.
Yes, they are.
And then obviously the Washington Catholic League down there is one of, if not the best conference, minus, the year-round schools.
Yeah, and then the NIBC minus that.
Yeah.
I would say the WCAC is the best.
I'll tell you too, they'll tell you, the coaches, the DMV is where you want to be able to get a foothold in.
Yeah.
Just talent, unlimited talented, well-coached, good academic.
All of 6.
Yeah.
Back when you was going to school, if I wasn't that known, they have been traditional powerhouse now
for decades.
That's a couple decades now, and the Mathis is kind of
century probably with the map, the talent-wise. It's just that was how Dunbar got on the map back in the 70s. You had to beat the map.
Yep.
Skip Weiss.
This is true.
So Skip Weiss, if you're out there, you were the one that possibly got everything rolling for Boston.
Yes, this is true. Huge for them. Gonzaga, of course, I see them next weekend, St. John's.
Yeah.
And,
Kevin Blank's on high school.
Yeah, Coach Pat Behan continue fight with ALS.
Our prayers go with him.
Yes, no doubt.
Here we go.
I tell you, want to watch out for the WCC. Bishop O'Connell.
Really?
A couple transfer in. AJ Swanson's one of them. Look well on DMV Live. We hope to see them next weekend at DMV Live as well. That's a turnover there. Long pass over.
Look from the spread.
And that's exactly correct. Got the offensive rebound. Stephen Greco.
Dulaney was probably going to have to come out of the zone soon here.
I think they need to come out of it now.
It won't be easy, but they show now if you leave them open on that perimeter.
Offensively, they've been left behind here in this third quarter. The big fella.
There you go.
And one. Boy, he makes a difference.
He does. He does. It's good footwork, too, for a big guy.
Man.
Wholesale change.
Oh, right. A full lineup substitution here for Churchill.
Like I said, I mean, throughout the game, though, you haven't seen them really miss a beat when they've gone to that bench. I tell you, Edmondson's going to be like that this year, too. That's going to be his toughest, getting everybody, there's only one ball. If anyone can do it, though, it's Danzig.
Sub in, and the lead here down to 19.
See what they run. Again, very well spread. Looks like they're... Good D.
Tried the back door, turned it over. Back comes Gross. Need to make something cook.
Well, that looks like some contact. At least he definitely caught some.
Good. In and out. Oh, man.
Hey, keep an eye. You blink, Gross is on a different side of the court. He's got some speed.
He was at the top of the key.
I looked at, yeah, he was down there getting a rebound.
He slid into that rebound. Hopefully he'll be all right in the morning if we slide like that.
Yeah, it's calling out tomorrow. I work at a hospital.
I'm already off tomorrow. I call out for the next
day. Did you?
Yeah.
I don't blame you, man.
2 minutes left here in the third. Oh!
Well, he's giving his body up.
What another steal there by
See how
Gross.
they run fill the lanes here?
One-hander shooting two. Forcing action right there.
See how he does on the free throw line here. You're down by this, you can't look at the total score. You got to take it possession by possession by possession and just kind of break it down, break it down, break it down.
Exactly. Taking one possession at a time.
There you go. You must have heard what I said. 1 point at a time.
McDonough did well down in Virginia at the Virginia shootout at Aquasana City, where the private schools go. McDonough's not a member of the, the high school federation.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Stolen. Back the other way. Looking inside. It's Gross. Oh man. Talk about unlucky.
It was. It's about the first mistake he's made today that I can remember. I want to call it that. Maybe
yeah. I don't think I've seen a layup do that in a long time. Just stop. Oh! And Churchill able to recover. Man!
Wow. Got to crash the boards.
Got it back to the third time. No good. Rose finally snatched it away.
Oh, what a pass.
And one.
Wow.
Whoa. And I believe Ash.
Ooh, that's it.
It hurt his head, I do believe. We gotta make sure he's all right. Coach, I don't know if he hit the green or he hit the white.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm seeing it looks like I'm guessing the refs are going to come on the next game. We're pointing to their head, which obviously. It's glad now too in these day and age that the concussion protocols are what they are. You know, in the old days, it was can you see one, you say five, close enough, go back in. So it's good to see that they're really taking precaution with this kind of stuff.
No question. Make sure he's all right. It was so quick. You seen two players go.
Yeah.
It's almost like a bowling ball hitting pins.
Yeah.
We hope he's all right.
In the game earlier today, I tell you, a kid I really like, and I think he's going to have a really big year this year, was Earl Jordan. He's definitely...
Match up with McDouga and Loch Raven. And he had a good outing.
He did. He
showcased all his skills a little bit.
He did. And they were missing a couple pieces today, so not knocking the kids that were there today. They played very hard, but when they get their team, and again, I'm biased. The Parkville people always say, all you ever want to do is talk about, I'm biased. But that wasn't a biased statement. I think he played very well.
No, he did, no doubt.
He was very big last year in the Lake Clifton game.
There's no purple Kool-Aid there that says Raider on it.
I've been accused of that a few times.
They're still looking at Ash now.
I hope he's okay, yeah. You can see they're giving him some...
And we missed on Dulaney's, and number 0 for them is Aiden Mancock.
Okay.
No doubt about it.
Definitely. Once again, I can't say enough about the trainers here today.
Well, we said it earlier. You had a couple hours, you just be numbing, and then wham, bam, boom.
Yeah.
This
You have
game
to be
alone,
there, yeah.
better what, cut and
Oh, yeah. So they're earning.
hopefully not a concussion.
Not that they don't always earn their money, but they're definitely earning it today.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Funny, I was talking to the guy last night. He said, it's a really long day. I got here like as you are today. He said, I got here at 8:45. I was heading out at 8:45 p.m. And he's like, I got another game, man. Where you going? I said, I'm old. I got to get my sleep.
There you go.
Once again, Coach Mack takes a look at everything. Here we go. Again, keep chipping away here.
Get it back within 10 before the end of the quarter. Now you cook.
Yeah. Okay.
Foul. Ball stays with Churchill.
So I was walking in too. I saw Linwood Moy. He was a big player at Walbrook and went on to won a JUCO national championship in the 80s, and then went to University of South Carolina. Giving a lot of time back to the kids. A really great guy. Quick back door there.
Missed that name, Walbrook, over the years.
Yeah.
Sad that.
They were one of the big four.
Nice shot with their hits. A lot of talent come through. Even at the end with Roscoe Smith at the very end.
Yeah. That was another tough place to play.
Yeah.
The old junction.
The function at the junction in December. Shooting two. Yeah, the old function at the junction. I know you remember that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Back when they were in the MSA too, right?
It'll be 2 shots now. This is also helping the referees get used to the new rules too.
It is. 3 refs makes a difference too in how some teams play. You know, the more aggressive probably say, get that 3rd ref out of here. We don't need him. Catching too much of our reaching fouls.
Tip and miss there on the first.
Hold your release a little bit longer on the next one. Take your time.
18-point lead still here.
Yeah. You say get it down to maybe 14 before the half?
Yeah, for the half, the quarter.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Stopping action there to get the shot clock back.
Yep, got the offensive rebound there as well. Oh!
In the backcourt.
That was close. Lost it.
Don't foul that far from the ball. Definite frustration foul there.
I was going to say it. Myself definitely was a frustration foul. It's only the second team foul on.
Dulaney.
Yep.
See what they run here. Tell you, I like 12's form on defense. Got his hands out, moves his feet well.
Ball stays with the Bulldogs, and the game clock at 19, shot clock at 12.
Interested to see, will they go for a quick shot or will they kind of run it down to the end? And then conversely, what will Dulaney do?
Dulaney could get the ball back with about 7 seconds left.
Tell 4's being covered on.
Oh man, slams it home! In the middle, first dunk of day 2 from Jonah.
Get it over, there you go.
To the basket and one! Nice finish there by Dennis.
Dulaney's going to be, like I said, I think they're going to be a contender again this year. If not, I don't know what Newtown has coming back, but they'll have something.
Like I said, I think the county, Buckville and Newtown was kind of
above it.
Forehead short, but now I think things come down to the fact of the SSC.
And Milford, I tell you, Milford's got a really good point guard, which is what you need in basketball.
That is exactly
especially Baltimore
correct.
basketball.
The clock never moved.
So you go ahead and stop it.
Is that going to be the end of the quarter?
Yeah.
Believe it is. And after 3, Churchill really established themselves in the third, and they're up. They scored 20 points.
Wow.
In the third quarter. They only scored 7 in the second. Dulaney only scored 8 themselves in the third.
Well, this is now the second day I've seen Churchill, and they're definitely a streaky. They put up points in bunches, so Will they continue the streak or will they cool down for the fourth? I know Dulaney would hope that they cool down.
Yes, indeed. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here coming up. Here from Memphis Mail, more of the Battle of the Bay.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter, and he drives to the hoop. And an early whistle here in the fourth.
I think some of the two, as you're kind of seeing, with them having a deeper bench over there, it's played a little bit of a factor as being able to kind of wear them down.
No doubt. Like we say in AAU, when you can't sub people in, that's a tough deal.
Yeah, it takes a toll. You know, this is day 2. They had a pretty tough game yesterday. They pulled out late. Is it more blood?
Is it more crimson?
Confusing because some guys look like they're about to shoot free throws, and then
They definitely should be shooting a free throw, no doubt.
yeah, here we go.
Now,
Okay. So how many games you plan on doing this year?
we'll play by ear.
Play it by ear.
We're not going to get up to where we got to.
You only did 130 last year in how many months? 3?
130 what, year before, and then last year 189. And then my partner with me is 6, so we drove that. No, he did 7, so we drove it, 196.
Wow.
As a network. So on basketball alone.
Wow.
Regular season basketball. So.
Wow.
I just think with so many tournaments back, I think that's what drove that number up. The single games, I don't think I did that many single one-offs, as I like to call them.
I guess granted, still a gigantic and very impressive number of festivals too. I mean, you're willing to come first game to the last game. This all day. Back-to-back days. Back-to-back-to-back days.
And the Governor's Challenge was 5 days in a row.
Wow. Wow.
But it was worth it, man. You know, I mean, you got to see so much good. Gaithersburg and Parkville won. They met again.
Pretty much. So you knew what was going into the championship.
Yeah. Yeah, it got me ready for the finals.
Speaking of the Governor's Challenge, this year they're going to do an event at Loyola. They're looking to get 60 teams. It's going to be called the Challenge. Yep. So far they have in there Milford Mill.
I seen that, St. Francis.
St. Francis,
right?
Edmondson.
We'll be a part of that, by the way.
Yeah.
We've already been asked to be a part of that. We'll be a part of that at Lloyd Blakefield. They can run 3 gyms.
Yeah, 4.
That's right, forget that 4.
5 they do the main.
Right.
I saw Overly has just signed up. Milford Mill has signed up. Edmondson, Patterson, Loch Raven.
Of course, Lloyd isn't there.
So it should be, the same people are running it. Hopefully get a couple college scouts up there. Maybe a kid or 2 that wasn't on the radar will be seeing it.
Yep. Lead down to 15 here, props to Dulaney. They fought back somewhat. And we can't wait for that in October, I believe.
Yep.
We will be a part of it.
I like those events too. You just bring all kinds of guys together. And, with basketball mind, you sit behind a couple coaches, talk, and take a couple of notes. Like, oh, okay.
You gotta make sure the Ravens are not playing.
Well, they're playing the Steelers that day. That's gonna be a bit of a competition.
Is that a 1 o'clock game?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I gotta make.
First, I thought it was gonna compete with the London game.
That would have worked.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
That's so remember, you do not want to film and watch a Ravens game at the same time. It's not a face practice.
Good movement.
Yep. All right, we're back here to game action. We had a battery went out on us.
It happens.
Yeah, it does. Back in business here, and they got pizza out there.
They do.
Look out. Got a little little bubbly.
I was talking to Smitty's wife. She's been out there pretty much nonstop. Fellas out there, you want to marry a basketball woman?
Yes, now I'm saying, trust me. Trust me.
I'm sure you have the ultimate basketball wife.
Looking forward to it. But I had 49-33 now.
16?
Yep. Oh, he's shooting free throws on
So
this
they
side.
must be doing the original rule. Well, no.
No?
Is it a technical?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. What was the call for?
Because he said, and one.
Oh, yeah. See how he does here? Okay.
First shot in there.
He had a very, on that free throw, he had a very laid back demeanor, like just calm. That's what you want to be on the free throw line. Oh, it's down to 15. And they got the ball.
All right, we have the schedule for the Maryland Boys Basketball Classic at Wise next week.
Oh, is it out officially?
Yep. Wild Lake, we said would be part, they'd give Wise to start the event off.
Oh, at 9 a.m. with Wild Lake. Okay.
That should be interesting. Log on Emerson.
Okay.
Boy and Lake should be interesting.
Yeah.
See where your guys are at. Yeah.
Have them.
Yeah.
How many gyms do they have?
Look like Bladensburg. Yeah,
Oh,
Wise
okay.
has two.
Is that on Saturday or Sunday?
That'd be Sunday for y'all. Look like y'all doing a twin bill on Sunday.
Okay.
Thomas Stone afterwards, so. Oh, what a
They
dish.
got Thomas Stone too?
Yep. It's also traditional power there.
Brandon, hopefully you'll have them. I have confidence that Brandon Thomas will have them ready. That should be a very good event too, though.
Yes, it will be. No doubt about it.
Again, Teresa Winters, Hall of Fame, put it together. Oh, Dulaney is playing hard, aren't they?
They are, man. Within 15, 6 minutes left. Still time to see what's cooking, as they say.
Another situation, Dulaney, in the winter will have their full roster.
And like I said earlier, if you got a great team now, something wrong with that. You don't want your team to peak. Heading the phone winner. And lay up in there. Lead down to 13 here. And the ball stays with Dulaney here off the turnover. Back inside, Gross up top. No, that's a tall, excuse me.
Yep.
And Mr. Wide there.
True, graduation too plays a factor in this. A lot of teams,
No doubt.
you have your graduation.
Graduation definitely plays a factor, no doubt about it.
It does. Oh, that's
in
a
there.
Nice move.
That's a nice
Patient,
bucket,
good
yep.
body. Too, I don't know if he works on it, if it's what, but the Bulldogs have very good body control. They don't kind of jerk things up or.
Should be 2 shots here.
Really starting to chip in here.
The old saying, time becomes the enemy.
It does. It does. These events are funny. On the one hand, they use it. You want to be seen by the college scouts, but it's also a good way to get ready for the winter. But deep down inside, they also want to win.
It's interesting, the summer league's been used to kind of get you ready for stuff like this. And
it does. Yeah, you got to move your feet there. See how this end will be. Yeah, that was a frustration foul.
it was.
Yeah. They always get the one that reacts, not the one with the initial. Remember, a few years back, I came when Milford played Patterson in that regional final. This place was packed. That was when Akil dunked over the dunk heard around the world.
Oh, wow. Tom, hopefully get to see him in the Bronson League coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think he's with Reading.
Yes, yes, yep. There's been talk about them retiring his number at Patterson. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, him and Marvin.
Yeah, I've definitely.
Perfect, they were both 3, right? Make it easy.
Was it both? Did Marvin come out in what, 10?
I thought he was 3.
I think he was at the time 3 as well.
Tell you, Marvin was another one, just did not let his team lose.
I never forget the game at Lake Clifton.
Yep. Just took it over.
Yeah, took that game over.
I believe he's down at West Alabama, if I'm not mistaken.
West Alabama now? I know he's moved around a little bit.
Yeah, he was at West Carolina for a while.
Yeah. Started in the MAC, right?
Huh?
Started in the MAC.
West
right?
Ohio University.
Ohio University,
Then he
correct.
went to JUCO.
Yep. Yeah, and by the way, it is a nice kid. Oh!
Matter of fact, congratulations to Marvin's sister who just got her PhD.
Yes.
So Whitney, I doubt you're listening, but if you are, congratulations.
Yep. Word to get out.
Yeah.
4:53 left in this one.
Okay, let's see what they run.
15-point game. This is a huge possession offensively.
It is.
Goes to the basket. No good.
Here we go. This is actually, ironically, could be a dagger or...
And they're looking for that dagger. And
Not
tipped in
quite
this
yet.
there.
Like I said, not yet.
Not yet. Uh-oh. There it
Wow. He said, I got to count for that.
is. I'm going to get it back.
Yeah.
That is the deal.
Are they doing the, tough bucket, man.
That was tough.
Are they going to do the Mayor's Challenge this year, do you know?
I know it came back last year at
Dunbar.
Dunbar.
Yeah.
I did a couple of games there. My partner did 2 more, so we actually had all 4 games covered. We'll get a little bit more teams in.
Yeah.
Get it back at Morgan, kind of make it that dual threat, you know.
Old East was nice too, kind of showed them a day what it was like to be a college student. And got some good matchups.
Yeah. I know it's tough because more stuff going on, you know. What a block by Gross. They called a foul there.
Don't get the tech, don't get the tech.
Don't get the second technical. But the good news is we see Ash coming out the locker room.
Okay, good. Coach Smitty's directing.
Back.
Like, Coach Smitty's just one of those guys that's elite.
What you're saying, it definitely is. They all won classic over the last couple of years, been doing the Mayor's Challenge.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Forgot about that.
on the girls' side, the public and private.
Yeah, at McDonough.
Yeah, I've had
It's a
that.
fun event. All day, courts everywhere, games everywhere.
Everywhere, 3 courts.
We were talking about earlier, but
girls action.
between Angel and Little Mama, the girls' game is really starting to pick up as far as people watching. I love to see that.
Yeah.
They just
And I think in the area we've had a renaissance of, you know, there's so many girls from the WCAC go beyond, and that's a timeout by Churchill, I believe.
Yep, definitely. As a matter of fact, Little Mama was player of the year offense and defense as a freshman.
Yeah, and Sacred Heart, yeah. A lot of people are like, why she go to let's go there? She's the type that wants to.
Yeah. And she'll, whatever she picks, she's going to be. I mean, I don't know her personally, but I've seen her play a couple times. And man, it was worth the price of admission.
Oh, it was.
Calling her the female Crime Stopper.
Yeah, she was amazing.
She had 4 fouls in the first half of that state championship and didn't foul out.
Didn't foul out.
Didn't take her out either. Yeah.
Didn't stay in the game.
Everybody was like, you know she has 4, right?
Towson, he's like, you got 4. How's she staying in?
Tasha said, well, she don't have 5.
Unbelievable there. And
State championship was 7 girls.
yep. Got this. A lot of Ravens girls had a nice
They did.
renaissance there. I know Pikesville gave them their only 2 losses.
Yep, they beat Hereford.
Coach Dukes. We talked about Coach Shelton earlier. Coach Dukes Coach Shelton has the pipeline.
Yep.
Coach Dukes was one.
Yep. Yep. So it'll be interesting to see this year. They Loch Raven girls all come back. They had a couple 6-footers.
But the scary thing about Pikesville, guess what? Most of the team is young.
And they're in the 1A section with like blocking everything.
Right.
It's like Russell, Ben Franklin gets blocked by Edmondson.
Yeah.
Mom's also making, he took over the job at Rosedale.
He did. When Mickey Burrell went back to St. Francis as well. You'll see the folks in the DMV girls line that we did yesterday.
Was that pretty good yesterday?
It was. It was. We've seen a lot of talent and teams that have stayed over, going to keep over.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how the season goes on the girls' end as well. But it's good that these events are happening on.
They are.
Shot clock down 8. See the Bulldogs here, up 19.
They may not. No, okay, he did.
So they're just trying to run the clock down right
Yeah.
now. Offensive rebound. Fades, tip the miss. Rebound back the other way.
Goodbye, you missed it. There you go.
Oh, there goes Tall.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
What's the lane ball?
Yeah, like I said, Dulaney's missing players. You can tell they only have 7.
Yeah.
They get fully up. Look out.
Wow.
Oh, man.
There's a highlight for ESPN.
That's right. A little slam bam slicky right there with that layup.
Looks like he's going to empty the bench again.
I'm trying to joke with you, but it doesn't matter in this match. It's just a death. I mean,
Yeah. No, it plays a
who's the stars through the bench? You can't tell.
No.
Which is a good problem to have.
Yes. Could be. Gets a little tough in the winter though when the parents are like, hey, why is he only playing? Because I got 10 really good kids.
Right.
You know, that's something that Nick Miles has really been able to use
He's
his
been
bench well.
masterful over the years.
He doesn't get the credit for the way he manages, in my opinion, the way he
I agree.
manages his bench and his rotations are just, not that he doesn't do other things well, but
No, they
and they play so many games, being able to like kind of know when to sit them.
wide open to St. Francis and play 40 games easily.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And tough competition.
Yeah, ain't for the faint of heart.
And I'll tell you too, another thing I like about what he does. When Polly was top, he wasn't afraid to play a top public. He's played Lake Clifton in the past, you know?
Yeah. Emerson in the past, and now that you come to Patterson.
Yep, yeah. Played Patterson, yeah.
They will pay you.
Yeah, he said if you say that they're competition, he wants them on the schedule.
Yep.
I know I tried to get a game with Parkville, and they just couldn't make it work.
Yeah.
But Loyola will get a shot at him.
Can we get a Loyola Parkville game?
I talked, so they don't know.
I mean, the Parkville people have to know that success brings folks coming, you know?
You know, wonder if they would do it when they bring show the banner coming up. I think that's Parkville's first, right?
It is. You got it. First banner ever.
You know, and he'll tell you, he couldn't be more thankful for what Parkville did for him.
No doubt.
Gave him the opportunity. He said he just saw it on the paper, applied and got it.
Yeah, I mean.
Put a lot of kids in college.
Yeah, you can't say no. I mean.
They did a good job too in the classroom.
No doubt, and that's the key.
Yeah, keeping them eligible, and not just eligible, putting them in college.
First shot, nailed it. No, I want to mention this. You know, Dulaney would go down defeat, but they fought hard.
They did. And you know, one thing Dulaney has now, they're in 3A. They won't see them again.
Yeah. Which even when we mentioned it to the Churchill, they're the most surprised.
Yeah.
It's used to some programs being up in 4A for so long. City's another one. They've been in 3A for so long. City will probably leave 3A. The only one that we're not surprised, Lake Clifton, they've been in every class.
And won at every level.
Yeah.
All four. Coach Tree. Patterson, they didn't win at 4. The year they were in the 4, they didn't win. I'll say they won at
I forgot Patterson was there briefly in 4. Spin move. But on the floor there. Well, it don't matter. It's one. It's 2 shots anyway. Yeah. And again, the ref's got to get used to that. You know.
Yeah. I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's only 5. What do you?
Right. Yeah. It don't move at the 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'm like, it's on the floor.
Oh no, you got to shoot 2. Whoa, look out. That free throw, look out.
Yeah. Good game, you know, at the end, obviously they pulled ahead, they had the depth, but something to build on for Dulaney.
No doubt about it.
Dulaney's doing pretty well, if I'm not mistaken, in the Loyola League.
They are.
Or the EB, what's the league, the official?
EBA.
Yep.
League Basketball Academy. To the basket.
So you know that Calvert Hall Loyola rivalry, everything's got to be a competition. One starts to lead, the other's got to start.
Speaking of that, they're playing each other in the
down all the way down to
DMV Live. So they're like, hey guys, we got this matchup and this guy here, Demanth.
Yeah. They said we could have did this right
in Towson, come on.
Could have gone to Concordia, neutral site.
There you go. Gone ground, you know, like you said, Towson University, you know. They got the number. They got that cheddar. They can go to Towson University.
Loyola and
they got that cheddar. Definitely take that Towson University.
Those games, even when those teams are both not good, the crowds there.
Well, you look at last year. Both of them came down. They played each other twice in 5 days, though. It's kind of like, I don't know who did that. Can't have that on the schedule again.
No. Oh, was it that? I didn't know that. They played that.
Mount Carmel St. Francis did the same last year. So. That's it.
60 up next is Edmondson, right?
It is. Edmondson and Wild Lake, but 62. Okay. 65-52 is your final. And actually, both teams scored a lot in the fourth quarter. Winston Churchill with another 20-point quarter. And Dulaney at 28, they scored 52. So
okay.
About 23. So now we're back with Edmondson and Wild Lake coming.
About time.
This is Die Sporting Network.